I climbed the Great Sand Dunes, and it was an absolutely beautiful trip that I wanted to share with you guys. So my brother Cody recently moved out to Denver. We were trying to plan a good weekend for me to come visit and do something fun. He always had these pictures of this trip he would do with his friends to the Great Sand Dunes, where they'd climb these massive mountains of sand and camp out under the stars all night. So that's what we decided to do. I flew in to see him, met all his friends who were virtually strangers at that point, and we hopped in the car and we went. When we got there, we decided to fuel up and have a little cookout in the parking lot before we got hiking, and just looking at the sheer scale of these things was incredible, even from a distance. And what was even more shocking is when I was told we were hiking over them and to the other side. Now, I've done some pretty intense hikes in my day, but never have I hiked on sand. Pretty much with every step higher you take, the further your feet sink. And it was tough. I wasn't used to the altitude. Felt like every big breath I took, I was getting a fourth of the amount of oxygen I was used to. But we kept trucking, and what's also incredible is that there's no trails. With these massive wind-blown sand dunes, you try and map out a plan from a distance, but you can only really understand where you're going once you're up there. And we had to change some directions a few times, take some more difficult routes, but eventually we made it to the top. And let me tell you, that was unreal. The photos really can't even capture the sheer scale and beauty of these things. After a little bit more searching and running around, we finally found our bowl. A big bowl of sand that would block us from any wind and isolate us, and a place we can call home for the night. It was a little precarious at times. There was a storm, we got some rain, some lightning, but we didn't care. We made the best of it. We had our own little segment of the desert that was just for us, and we danced, we stargazed, we laid up just looking at the stars and laughing about what shapes the clouds made. I felt lucky that he invited me out there and introduced me to all his friends, and I truly had an incredible time. And it wasn't just the incredibly unique environment that we were in. I mean, come on, where else do you find giant, massive sand dunes surrounded by mountains? But it was also the people that we were with. The people that were mostly new to me, yet invited me with such a warm welcome and treated me to a really fun time. It's funny because I love bringing my camera everywhere and capturing these memories forever. But throughout my time in the sand dunes, I really tried to just take a moment and look around and appreciate where I was, and that you don't get something like this every day. Just being able to take a second and comprehend the beauty and the uniqueness and the insanity of what I was experiencing. It was truly an unreal, incredible experience. It felt like you were on another planet. And while the place we were was truly phenomenal, I think I want to take that feeling with me everywhere I go. Being able to every day just look around and appreciate all the people around me, all the things I'm doing, the beauty that surrounds me, and just be able to appreciate it for what it is. Truly, truly incredible experience. So thank you, Cody, and thank you to everyone who was involved and treated me to such a phenomenal time. It was truly a breathtaking experience, and I look forward to the next one.
Yeah, I was hoping that dried a little for you.
Anybody see that yellow rain cover?
You didn't hear anyone?
May have blown away. Thank you very much.
Probably a new bag for you.
Damn.
Yeah, those are good.
For house
Who do you
favorite.
get 'em?